Major spoilers for "There's a big villain in and it isn't Steppenwolf, it's reshoots." The exact nature of the DCEU's infamous reshoots has been debated endlessly over the past year. Was Joss Whedon executing a massive course correct or simply helping out Zack Snyder? Whatever was true, most had assumed would never truly know. However, nobody quite expected the reshoots to be quite so rampant or obvious in the movie itself is a mishmash of tone, narrative and character, with glaring leaps in feel and some downright shocking CGI that makes cracking the case a little easier than expected. It's a Frankenstein's monster of a film, with Whedon taking Snyder's body parts and trying to craft something new, and the clues to what really went down are right there on the screen. Related Justice League 30 Easter eggs, secrets you completely missed. We're not going to be assessing whether the changes made throughout S long journey to the big screen ultimately helped to hinder the film here, but be sure to keep an eye on over the release weekend, but instead take an analytical deep dive into all the changes that were made to Zack Snyder's film by Joss Whedon. As a warning, it's going to get messy. Joss Whedon reshot more than they're saying this page. Joss Whedon reshot more than they're saying. Before looking at everything that was changed, it's important to know what exactly happened behind the scenes. The accepted narrative is that it was mutually decided Zack Snyder's first assembled cut wasn't up to scratch, and so Joss Whedon came in to do some rewrites to punch up the script, allegedly mainly in character moments. Then Snyder stepped down following the tragic death of his daughter Autumn, and Whedon coming on as a stand-in replacement. He conducted the reshoots and the rest of post-production, seeing the film over the finish line for his colleague. All through this, we've been told several things. Over and over, Whedon was following Snyder's blueprint and wasn't going to change the tone or style. The reshoots weren't that extensive or impactful on the finished product, and that, above all, this was still Zack Snyder's picture. To cap it all off, the week of release we were told by producer Charles Roven that Whedon in total shot around 1,520% of the released film. However, having seen the film, that definitely doesn't seem to be the case. The reshoots are more obvious than and betray a major tonal shift. This is mainly through inconsistencies, but overall feels a result of a concerted effort to move away from and to something more Whedon-y. Indeed, the film is working hard to distance itself from the prior installments narratively, with callbacks stripped down and only ever there with a sheer sense of reluctance. Add to this that vast swathes of the trailers are nowhere to be seen, and it's clear the changes are more seismic than we've been led to believe. Related, who's really responsible for delaying Justice League's Rotten Tomatoes score? It would really seem that major alterations were mandated after Snyder's original version, the one that was widely cited as being, with Whedon subsequently tasked with it. We can't give a proper estimation of the exact amount of the film reshot, especially as a lot of Snyder's footage and scenes were completely cut, but feel safe saying the percentage of the film that comes from Joss is much higher than Warner Brothers are saying, and the knock-on impact of his changes go even bigger than that. Page 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.